Hi everybody, I'm Kevin and this is the Cinema Files. Now, as you may have noticed, the theme of our entire website is a play off from the word cinephile, which is a lover of film, and the X-Files. So when Diamond Select Toys came to us and asked if we wanted to review their latest X-Files figures, our answer was a resounding hell yes. As you may have seen in some of our other reviews, we're huge fans of Diamond Select and pretty much everything they do. They have the rights to a number of great titles, pop culture stuff, Marvel, X-Files, Star Trek, and they're always producing a lot of quality figures and toys and the like. So they sent us their latest X-Files deluxe figures. And these are the ones that come with the extra pieces that form this diorama, as you can see in front of us. So let's dive right in here and see what we got. Obviously, the two main characters, Fox Mulder, Dana Scully, and as you can see by their appearance, this is from the latest series that premiered last year. Mulder's looking a little rough around the edges. He's not wearing his suit like he used to, and Dana has matured with age. She's still looking great though. She's definitely definitely in better form than Mulder is these days. So going into the figures, pretty much like all of Diamond Select stuff, they have multiple points of articulation. The knees, the ankles, the wrist, everything moves. These guys are incredibly posable. So that's something we always love. That's something personally I always look forward to when I'm checking out a figure or thinking about buying a particular deluxe action figure, is how posable they are. So these guys, and again, like with most of their line of their deluxe figures, extremely posable. They also come with, both characters come with extra sets of hands, so they can grip different things. Some are just basic poses. These are some of Dana's hands. And then with Mulder, specifically, they're for holding different things. Each character comes with a firearm, and Mulder actually comes with a second head, which is a little surprising because Dana does not, but he is known for wearing his sunglasses quite a bit. So you've got that. Also in these boxes, Mulder came with his with a bag of sunflower seeds, something he's munching on a lot in the new series. The Mulder figure does come with the chair and this backdrop, as you see, and this great little mini "I Want to Believe" poster. That's a nice little touch, as well as a few of the different various files, which could be interesting on closer inspection, because looking at them now, I notice that they're not all the same case number. So I'd be curious to see, you know, going through the trouble of putting this much detail in there, if they're actually relevant to any particular episodes or anything. So that could be a fun little Easter egg there. Both characters come with their badges, their FBI badges. You can see them holding here. And again, I love the detail. There's so much detail. We're gonna have to zoom in here and see just how close we can get and how much is in there. But I can actually see their actual Fox Mulder, Dana Scully photographs on their FBI badges. Again, really cool. Dana comes with a surprisingly large flashlight along with her firearm. Now I feel a little bit like the Scully character doesn't come with as much accessories, and the reason being is she gets this entire desk. So if you're going by weight or the amount of materials or plastic used, it definitely balances out. But with Scully, she gets a giant desk, whereas Mulder gets, you know, the chair, the backdrop, the files. I mean, these are cardboard, but still, he gets all the files, the poster, and all that. So it seems like you get more individual items with the Fox character than you do with Scully. But realistically, if you're gonna buy one of these, why wouldn't you get both? I mean, these two are a pair. This should be a set. You got to get them both. Looking at the figures in themselves, the detailing, I think it's really good. I believe that the Mulder character looks a lot more like a David Duchovny than Scully does. Now, Scully is definitely not bad, but immediately looking at this one, I think this is an excellent sculpt and excellent paint job. He even has even has a bit of his iconic smirk there, which is a nice little bit of detail. Looking at the clothing, one thing I was kind of surprised to see on the Fox character is his jacket, his little vest, is kind of glued to the body, which, again, I haven't seen this in other figures, and one hand, I was a little disappointed to see that it's not removable. It's completely stuck to them, which is odd. But the flip side of that is, I mean, you never really take their jackets off. Some of these other characters have big trench coats that we've looked at. You don't really take them off. There's not really a need for it, so it doesn't really matter. It's just a little bit odd that this one is glued on, whereas the Scully character is not. Her jacket is completely freeform. Again, I don't think you could really take it off. You probably wouldn't want to, but it's just a little something to note. Again, as we've mentioned in other reviews, the paint jobs on all of their characters are exceptional, always. There's always little fine details that they pay attention to, from little buttons that they're doing to the print on her skirt. Frankly, lesser companies would go and just make, oh, it's just a gray skirt, print it, be done with it. But they go through the trouble of adding, even the highlights of her hair. So that's another thing that makes us a big fan of Diamond Select Toys and the products they produce. And along the same lines, it's rare to see a character in high heels that actually still has ankle mobility. So kudos to them for the little touches of detail. Some of their other sets have come with bases for their characters to stand on. These do not, but the characters, the figures all still have the holes, standard size holes in the feet. So if you have any bases or leftovers from other sets, they are still able to use those. So again, huge fan, great work, love the characters, and can't wait to see what they do next. So until next time, farewell, my fellow cinephiles.